Welcome trainers, Watts here, and today we are actually going to be willfully playing Showdown again because I wanted to be testing out this team you see here. I think this team is dope as hell, and we're going to quickly decide what to bring because I only have a minute and 50 seconds left. But I have Kartana, Tapu Koko, Togedemaru, Gyarados, Garchomp, Ninetales, and he has Silvally, Ninetales, Tapu Lele, Xurkitree, Gyarados, and Arcanine. So Silvally, that's really sick. Is that steel? It looks white. I'm gonna guess it's steel. What do we want? Do we have a steel type attack? Yes, we do. We can one-shot that Tapu Lele with Kartana. That'll be dope. Does anything on this team threaten Kartana? No, none of those have a fire type attack except for Arcanine. Arcanine threatens it. We can lead off, and if he brings Arcanine, we want an answer to that. So we probably want Gyarados. Yep, or we could go Garchomp as well. What's better against his team? Definitely Gyarados. He has two fairy types. And then I think we want to bring Garchomp anyway, because it can hit Gyarados and Silvally for super. We definitely need an electric type attack for this Gyarados. Yeah, we need Garchomp for Xurkitree as well. And do we bring Toga or do we bring Tapu Koko? Let's bring Togedemaru. Alright, so he leads off with the Arcanine and the Silvally. What the? It has different colors now. It's ground. Okay, wait. It's good for my Gyarados though. Okay, so we're gonna switch out our Kartana for our Garchomp. And then we're going to... we think he's going to double up into Gyarados. I could just protect to avoid a potential Will-O-Wisp. See what he wants to switch into. Or I could just set up a Dragon Dance. And that sort of nullifies the Will-O-Wisp. And there's potential that he misses it. Let's just Dragon Dance. I'm not scared of either of these. Okay, so he's going to U-turn, take a bunch of damage. Alright, that was just a little bit. I thought I had Rocky Helmet for a moment, but I don't. I just have the rough skin. So he goes out into Ninetales. That's horrible for me. And he Flare Blitzes the Garchomp slot. Okay, and I'm going to set up my Dragon Dance. So I'm going to switch out my Garchomp in case this Ninetales has a Focus Sash. Additionally, I could protect it. Now, I'm just going to go out into Togedemaru. Eat up any ice type attack, and he's not going to fire off a fire type attack. If he does, I think Togedemaru can actually live it, and we're just going to go for the waterfall onto Ninetales, potentially bring it down to sash range, and he E-speeds me. I don't know if he thought he was going to get that 2-hit knockout, but ooh, critical hit, and yes, it is sash, so I can just fake that out to end its life. And I think I can actually survive another E-speed. It's going to be close though, but let's just see here. So he actually protects Ninetales, that's fine and dandy, and I waterfall, pick up the knockout onto Arcanine. He doesn't even go for the E-speed, so it's super interesting. I definitely would have died to recoil and to my own oh, I guess he was trying to fire type attack Togedemaru. Yeah, he didn't expect the fake out, I guess. So that is a Silvally. My Togedemaru doesn't appreciate it too much, so I could just switch back out into Garchomp, trade my Gyarados with Ninetales. What is he? I don't know what he has as his last Pokemon yet, so that's potentially threatening. But the Arcanine is gone, so my Kartana is actually super dope here. So we can actually just switch in Kartana. We could, if we don't think he's going to go for a ground type attack. Oh, I wish Togedemaru's Citrus Berry procced. But is he going to go for a ground type attack onto Togedemaru with that Silvally? Probably. You know what? I could actually trade my... No, I definitely need this Ninetales gone. This Ninetales is a way bigger threat than Silvally, because I can just kill the Silvally with Leaf Blade or with an Earthquake, so that's not an issue. I don't need this Togedemaru. I'm just going to go ahead and nuzzle the Ninetales slot and protect Gyarados. If he kills my Togedemaru... Oh, he actually protects Silvally. And he goes for Icy Wind. Alright, perfect. So we're going to pick up this kill onto Ninetales, heal up with the Citrus Berry. So now Silvally ground type attack is not necessarily going to pick up a kill onto Togedemaru. The Savali can't protect, and it also can't switch. If that's a Choice Scarf circuitry, so be it. I'm totally fine with him killing my Gyarados, because then I get a free switch into Kartana. Kartana completely walls that thing. And that'll be all fine and dandy. My Togedemaru can't do anything here. It literally can't touch anything, so... I mean, he's not going to... I mean, he could just ground type attack it and get like a potential double knockout here. But I'm actually fine with that, because then I get a free switch into my Kartana Garchomp, which I think just like wins in this situation. Alternatively, I could just switch in Kartana on my Gyarados slot and switch in Garchomp. Yeah, it allows me to cycle Intimidates, but I could just be overthinking this. This is pretty difficult turn, actually. If he ground type attacks Chomp, I'm fine with that. But Chomp doesn't get hit by circuitry at all, and yeah, okay, I should just Spiky Shield and no, I'll just Zigzag circuitry and go for the waterfall on Savali. He's gonna, yeah, okay, so he discharges Lightning Rod. Actually protects me there. So I'm going to go ahead and Zing-Zap this. A multi-attacks for the ground type. Okay, this is perfect actually. I didn't want to protect on my... Now he's locked into Discharge. He had to lock himself into Discharge. And I didn't want to protect on my my Togedemaru because I actually wanted it to die. So now here, I can just pick up a easy knockout onto Circuitry with a ground type attack. And I can also pick up an easy knockout onto Savali with a grass type attack, so this is going to finish off this game. GG, sir. Circuitry outsped me, so it's Choice Scarf. It has to go for Discharge, as it does. Ooh, some pretty good damage too. Okay, so that's not necessarily game over here, because my Kartana could actually get Parahaxed here. That doesn't pick up the knockout on the Garchomp here, so that is actually going to be GG. It's GG now anyway, because my Kartana doesn't get Parahaxed. So, a really good game in our first one. Let's go ahead and play one more. I feel like played pretty good there. The best thing that happened in that game was me just being able to recognize that, hey, I didn't really need Gyarados, I didn't really need Togedemaru to live. If Togedemaru was still in there, it would have been bad for me, so it was correct to just let it die to the ground type attack and let my Gyarados go down to the electric type attack. Not try to get fancy. Plus, if he has Hidden Power Ice and didn't lock himself into an electric type attack, that could have been really bad for me if he, like, predicted the switch in and Hidden Power Ice. Anyway, let's think about this game now, because he's got a Alolan Muck, a Salamence, a Pelipper, a Goodra, a Tapu Bulu, and an Arcanine. So, I need an Ice type attack for the Salamence Pelipper, or actually I need an Electric type attack for the Pelipper. I need an Ice type attack for the Goodra, and the Bulu. Ice type attacks are going crazy well here. This Ninetales is going to be super dope. The only thing that potentially outspeeds my Ninetales is the Salamence, which isn't a problem because I have Focus Sash. So even if it were to Fire Blast me, I would live with Focus Sash, pick up the knockout with Blizzard. Alolan Muck I need a ground type attack for. Arcanine I also need a ground type attack for, so I'm going to go ahead and lead Garchomp. It's really good at protecting my Ninetales, because it can just one-hit knockout with the Z move on the Muck or Arcanine. And as for the back, I mentioned I do need a Electric attack, and this Tapu Koko also has the Fairy for his 2 Dragon types. And then I just want another check to Tapu Bulu, because that's the only thing left, so I can get another Ice type attack. Or, yeah, just another Ice attack will be fine. So we'll go ahead and go with Gyarados. So I'm feeling pretty confident about this. So he goes Salamence Arcanine, which is actually perfect here. So I'm going to go ahead and just take the potential Fire Blast from the Salamence, go for a Blizzard, and go for a Tectonic Rage onto Arcanine. He actually switches out into Pelipper, which is a really correct play there. I actually missed the Arcanine, which I don't think matters. That did so much damage to Pelipper. That has Citrus Berry. I don't think this matters because this Tectonic Rage is definitely going to pick up that one-hit knockout onto Arcanine. So goodbye Arcanine. Goodbye threat to Ninetales. Now, if he has the Muck, it's a little bit unfortunate because I won't have the Z move. He does actually have the Muck, so I don't have the Z move ready for that this time around, but I'm going to go ahead and switch out to my Gyarados and Earthquake, I think, because Pelipper could Ice Beam my Garchomp. It has Citrus Berry, so it's not faster, but Earthquake won't kill the Muck, and Muck isn't super threatening to me, so I actually should just potentially Aurora Veil and switch out to Tapu Koko. I think that's what I'm going to do. Tapu Koko will easily be able to eat up an Ice Beam after the Aurora Veil, so let's just go ahead and do that play. Now, he's going to probably Poison type attack my Ninetales. Oh, he actually doubles up into my Ninetales, so that was a really, really, really good play by him. So really good job there. But here, doesn't really matter. I'm just going to go ahead and go into Gyarados, get off this nice Intimidate against the Muck. And let's see, this Pelipper is going to either protect or switch, avoiding the electric type attack. But his only switch target is Salamence, which will get destroyed by the electric type attack. I'm just going to go ahead and go for a Dragon Dance, and I could potentially just protect here yeah, I think he's going to protect Pelipper. So I'm going to go ahead and protect Koko. Ooh, he actually switches out Muck? Okay, I feel like that was incorrect. He does protect Pelipper, and I go ahead and go for my Dragon Dance. So now here, I can just Ice Fang the Salamence and Thunderbolt the Pelipper. If he switches, I'm fine with that, because I'm faster than both of his Mons regardless, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, he does switch out into Muck, but this Thunderbolt's going to do some nice damage, and he's actually Z-powering the Salamence. Oh no! Okay, good. It didn't pick up the kill on Gyarados, so I get that one-hit knockout with the Ice Beam. Oh man, that was close. Good thing my Gyarados is actually HP invested, because I definitely would not have been able to live that otherwise. That was definitely a choice Scarf Salamence, because obviously it outsped my Gyarados. And now here's the Pelipper again, and I can just go ahead and go for a double target into this Muck slot. Wait, who do I have in the back? I have Garchomp in the back. So I actually shouldn't do that. I should actually double target into the Pelipper, potentially. Or I'm just going to double protect. He actually says GG, so he might just skip here. I'm going to double protect to scout out his Pelipper's protect, and he actually does go for the protect with Pelipper. So that means I can just double up into the Pelipper slot here. Or actually, I don't even need to double up after that. I can just Waterfall the Muck and Thunderbolt the Pelipper, and that's going to be GG. Alright, so thank you guys so much for watching. Those are some really, really awesome battles, and I'm really happy that this team is working out, because this team is something I've been brewing out for a while, something I've really worked hard on and spent a lot of calcs and time on, so I'm really happy to see that it's already performing so well, as this is the first time I'm using it. But yeah, just some awesome games. I'm so happy that we were able to pull out those wins, and I feel like we played really well today. But thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to check out my other videos in this series. Make sure to subscribe to see future uploads, and make sure to comment if you enjoyed. I'll see you guys later. Thanks so much for watching. Peace.